What's up, everybody? Today I have a review of the Davis & Sanford Attaras tripod that I unboxed probably like a month ago. So let's go ahead and get straight on into this. So to start off this review, I'm going to go ahead and say that this tripod is a prosumer slash consumer tripod. That's where I would put it at. It doesn't have very many features compared to, like a pro tripod that, are like $400 or $500. But for me, it works very, very well. So the first part that I'm going to go over is the head of the tripod. Couple of things that are really nice is that it has two bubble levels. So it has a bubble level for what your tripod's at, if it's level, if the legs of the tripod are level. And then it also has a bubble level on the actual head of the tripod that tells you the tilt angle, if the tilt is correct and what angle it's at. A couple of things that you're obviously used to now with a tripod if you have one is that the handle tightens and loosens. So there's three handles on here. There's the handle on the back of the tripod head that allows you to stop it from going up or down. They have the handle that allows you to stop it from going up or down tilt-wise, and then they also have the knob, I guess I would put it, that stops it from turning left or right. Now, one problem that I have with this tripod that right off the bat I noticed, because it happened to me right as I got it, was that when I tightened the knob to stop it from going left or right, when I tried to turn it when it was like that, it would actually unscrew the tripod head. Now, it's kind of obvious when that happens, so you'd stop yourself from doing that. But somebody that's new to a tripod like this might not notice it, and the head could possibly come off and drop your camera while you're at it. So just be careful and know that this tripod has that problem. But along with that, upside of that part is that it allows you to replace the head with like a V12 fluid head or any Davis & Sanford head that has the correct threading on it. Also on the head of the tripod you have the quick release plate, which is one of my favorite features of this tripod, considering it was only about 60 bucks on Amazon. Quick release plates are very useful in the way that instead of having to unscrew it from the tripod every time you want to, use it as a handy cam or something like that, I can just literally unscrew that little thing to get the plate off, and then I can keep the plate on there and use it as a handy cam. So it's a very useful way to get your camera on and off the tripod. On that center pole there, they do have a little hook, accessory hook is what they like to call it. I don't know how many pounds it can support, but they say that it's very useful for, maybe like an external mic or something that you want to hang from there. Or if you want to just hang more weight from there to stabilize the tripod, that's very useful in that way. The head that comes with this tripod is the Vista FZ10 head. So, like I said, it's a pretty basic head. It's what they call a pan head. I don't know if I would really call it, I mean, it's good at panning, but when you unscrew the handles, you can actually hear the fluid inside. And it's kind of annoying sometimes. It kind of feels like the tripod is a little, I wouldn't say broken, but it's just not what it should be. So I'm fine with it, though. It works pretty well. This tripod goes up to 63 inches, which is taller than me. I'm 5'8", I think, something like that. So yeah, it's taller than me, but a lot of the pro tripods can get up, like 72 inches, maybe even 80 inches. But for a consumer tripod, this is a very good height. Now, the legs will raise it up quite a bit, but to get the full 63 inches, you will have to actually pull the pole in the middle there. You'll have to unscrew it and then pull that up to make it all the way to the top. One useful thing about the legs on this tripod that I haven't seen in any other tripod that I can find is that the legs will actually go over what they're normally supposed to, so you can lay this tripod down almost to ground level and get some super, super low shots. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, wait a minute, that huge center pole is right in the way. I mean, you can't go all the way down like you were supposed to. Well, Davis and Sanford thought of that, and they allow you to unscrew the center mast there, and then you can go all the way down. I'm not exactly sure how many inches, but you can go way, way down and get some super, super low shots with this tripod. And one thing to add to, the features of this tripod, considering it's a Attaras tripod, I'm not exactly sure what that means, but it's supposed to be used for exploring and, shots like that way up in the mountains, or, maybe as you're hiking or something like that. They included a compass on it. I'm not exactly sure who would be using a compass on a tripod to figure out where they're going, but it's just another feature that they added into it. One more amazing feature about this tripod, all around this tripod, is that it is made of all steel. So the only things that aren't steel is the plastic clips that lock the legs into place. But other than that, basically the whole thing is steel. It's one of my favorite features, along with the feature to unlock the legs and the quick release plate. That is one of my favorite features of this whole tripod, and it makes it well worth $60, considering almost every other tripod that I looked at was basically made of all plastic. One more thing that I forgot to add about this tripod is that it does come with a case. It's not a very good case. I mean, it works, It has a handle, and it also has a shoulder strap, so that way you can carry it around on your shoulder. But like I said, it's not very good. It's already kind of ripping apart on me. So if you want to get a new tripod case, that might be worth the investment, depending on your budget. And when you put the tripod into the case, you will have to unscrew the tilt handle, because the tilt handle will actually get in the way of trying to put it in the case. So it doesn't take very long to unscrew it, but it does kind of annoy me sometimes. So that's basically it for this review, guys. This tripod, like I said, was only about $60 on Amazon, so go ahead and pick one up. It's the Davis & Sanford Vista Attaras tripod, I think is what they call it. So go ahead and pick it up, and leave a comment down below on what you think if you have it, and what you think if you don't have it, and maybe if you're going to get one. And go ahead and like the video down below if this helped you in any way, or if you just liked the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.